Sorry. Yeah, I see 4 viewers online. If you could kindly message me one-on-one, I will know who all are there, because a couple of on-site people are also online today, and some of them are running late. Okay, I got a message from Gomati, I got from Prashanti. Meenakshi. I need one more. Govindarajan. Okay, good. So probably one of you is going on and off, so I'm seeing 4 and 3 viewers online. Okay, yeah. Again, in future, when you are messaging, I received it, thank you, all of this stuff. As far as possible, if you can message me one-on-one those things, that will be good. Because a couple of people quit the group and the class because they felt it was overwhelming number of messages. Although the messages that we have in this group is absolutely insignificant compared to many other groups. But maybe it is because people are part of, they want to avoid those kind of notifications. They are not very IT savvy, how to switch off notifications, etc. But we would like to respect it as far as possible. So any message like, where are you, how are you, and thank you, all those things can be done one-on-one. If the point is to send a message to me. But if you believe there is anything which is important for the entire group, feel free to put it in the group, share it with the group. That is going to benefit everybody. That absolutely nobody can take any objection. So now since Sujata is normally here online, on site, is also offline, I will be doing the reading. And we will have to use one-on-one messaging on WhatsApp a lot. Any one of you remember where we stopped last time? We did the revision of okay, while you respond to me one-on-one, I'm anyway going to start with the rule, which I believe is where we need to start today. And if you have questions, again, message me one-on-one. I will respond here online on the live stream, or respond back to you with a message. Before we proceed, I would like to ask that question. If each one of you can reply with a message one-on-one again, how you are chanting Brahma. I have taught in many classes, so if you can spell it in English exactly the way you chant it, that will help, because there is a potential for correction. If I know that what you're chanting is right, no worries. If I know that what you're chanting is wrong, then I have not done a good job. So I need to make sure that that is corrected. And thanks again to Gomati who brought it up today. This point is very, very important. Okay, I got one response. Meenakshi, your response is absolutely correct, if that is the way you are chanting it. Good. Prashanti, your answer is also correct. If you all are familiar with sending voice notes using your smartphone, that is also a good way to show that what you're saying is correct. That is also an option. So I'll wait for others. I know Gomati knows the answer. Maybe Govindarajan can also confirm. So let me main class. It's going to be a very short abridged class. We're going to stop at 7:45 and switch over to Devi Mahatmyam, because Devi Mahatmyam is going to be from 7:45 to 8:45. I was asked by the Veda class students to prepone from tomorrow to today for some reason. And the Veda class will start at 9 p.m. Hence the minor adjustment only for this week. All right. So we finished up to, I guess, a clear finish was done up to B7, B as in boy, B7. I would like to start with B7 itself in case there is any confusion there. B7 Visarga, it is applicable in case of, again, to repeat what I've been saying in every class, when we're talking of Visarga Sandhi rules, Sandhi means rule. Sandhi is the Sanskrit word for rules. Visarga Sandhi, Visarga is the two dot or the colon. We are talking of, let us say, there are two hands. And again, please be aware when I'm showing something here, I hope you are seeing the correct hand, because sometimes it is reverse shown here. Like for example, this is my left hand, but I can see myself as a right hand in the video in front of me because it is like a mirror image. So I will keep on saying what is it. So the right hand is my following word. The left hand is the preceding word. This is the beginning of the sentence for me. The right hand is the following word. So I am not using first, second, because it could be any position in the shloka. So the Visarga Sandhi rules are all about what is the vowel or a consonant on the preceding word, the last letter. The last letter could be a vowel or a consonant. It could be a short vowel, long vowel, dirgha, and the Visarga will be following that particular last letter or syllable. So we have to focus on that, and we have to focus on what I'm showing as a right hand here. The first letter, it could be again a vowel, it could be a soft consonant or a hard consonant. You're only looking at these two things. If I may have to now bring it up, these are the only two things that we are looking at. And we will say, okay, we look at A and B, find out which rule is applicable. You apply the rule and you get the result of the application of the rule. And the result could be ir or is or whatever. Take that and then apply it to do the join. When you're joining the two words together, you read it as one word in a shloka, how things change. You get the output as the application of the rule, and then depending on what exactly are those specific words, the actual end result will slightly vary. And I'll keep on explaining that. So if in B7, if you see, we are saying the preceding word should either end with saha. It is very specific. Saha or eshaha. So if these are the two endings of the preceding word, this one, then this rule is applicable. But to be very sure that this rule is applicable, we have to look at what is there on the following word, first letter. So it is saha plus vowel minus a, which means all vowels other than a. It could be e, u, a, any of those things. If it is the beginning of the second or the following word, or if it is a consonant. So it could be any of the vowels except a or a consonant, then this rule is applicable. So saha plus vowel minus a or a consonant equal to sa and that vowel minus a or consonant. You just drop the visarga. So let us go to the first example. Saha plus ichhati. Ichhati is the following word. So because the first word or the preceding word is ending with saha, this rule is applicable. The second one is not starting with a, any other vowel other than a or a consonant. So this rule is applicable. The output of the rule is sa and that particular vowel or a consonant and drop the visarga. So saha plus ichhati becomes sa ichhati. You just drop the visarga and retain the vowel or a consonant as it is. Same way, saha plus gacchati equal to sa gacchati. Visarga is dropped. Why? There are two examples. The first one is demonstrating the following word, first letter is a vowel. The second example is the following word starts with a consonant. So it's a clear demonstration that in either of the cases, B7 is applicable. You just drop the visarga, that's it. Similarly, for eshaha plus upavishati, u is a vowel but not a, so B7 is applicable. Eshaha is the ending of the preceding word, so B7 is applicable. The rule says drop the visarga and retain everything as it is. So the end result is esha upavishati. Likewise, eshaha plus viraha, it is esha viraha. You only drop the visarga after vira, there is a visarga that needs to be retained. So there should be no confusion that the visarga needs to be dropped from everywhere. The visarga is only dropped because you are now combining the two words and making it as one. Any questions so far on B7? Yeah, and I'm going to make it easy for some of you. If you are familiar with computers and Google Hangouts, you can also post messages here on the screen. If you're in front of the screen, if you have the computer keyboard, etc., it might be slightly different for people with iPad and tablets. If you go to the left side of the screen where you're seeing me, to the left of Google logo, as soon as you take the mouse there, you will see a lot of icons. The first one is for the chat. So it starts a group chat, and whatever you type here is going to go with the recording, this particular session and recording. I don't think you can retrieve it outside and just see the messages separately. So this is temporarily for the duration of the session. You can still make it interactive if this is more convenient than putting on WhatsApp. So yeah, Gomati, your acknowledgement is received. You got it. So I'll move on to Visarga C1. Visarga Sandhi C1 is Visarga after any vowel except a and a. Except a and a, which is then followed by a vowel or a soft consonant except r. So the rule is the preceding word should not end with a or a. The succeeding word or the following word should not start with r. Anything else is okay. C1 is applicable, where you actually replace the visarga by r. So you find out when C1 is applicable, you come to the point that the end result is r. Now what do you do with the r is what is important. Application of the rule will only tell you what you get, what you're supposed to do with it. But how you take that end result and apply and actually combining the two words is where you see the examples. The example that is given is Ganapatihi plus Avatu. So the preceding word is ending in tihi, which is not ending in a or a. So C1 is okay. The following word can start with anything except ur. So avatuhu is not ur. So this rule is applicable. And when you combine both, it becomes Ganapati Ravatu. Ganapati Ravatu. I hope this is understood very well. The Ra comes because you are getting the end result of the rule application as Ir. When Ir combines with the first letter of the following word A, becomes Ra. So you drop the Visarga. What is left is Ganapati. The end result of the application of the rule is Ir plus A becomes Ra. That is how it becomes Ganapati Ravatu. Same rule when you apply for the second example. Ravihi plus Udeti is Ravi Rudeti. Ir plus U becomes Ru. Short Ru, not long Ru. Short Ru. Ravi Rudeti. Likewise, Guruhu plus Brahma. Brahma. The question that I asked is, again, I have been saying this in every class, but I want to reinforce it in every class again going forward to make sure that these are understood. Wherever you have a joint consonant, Brahma, Dvipa, Buddhi, Siddhi, all of those things, the main syllable that needs to be spelled out loud and clear will always be hanging at the bottom. So if you see Brahma, Ha will be big, will be in the inside. Grihnati, the Ha will be shown as full, Ra will be inside the Ha. Dvipa, the Da will be, Damayanti Da will be shown clear. The Va, only the circle of the Va will be there, the stem will not be there. So it might be confusing for newcomers, but that is how Sanskrit is, that is how it is written. So the bigger letter is supposed to be half, the half letter is supposed to be read as full. Dvipa. So then you apply the rules that I have taught in terms of how to grasp the half syllable in chanting a shloka, rest will follow automatically. So at the time of explaining Guru Brahma, I had explained people normally are used to saying Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. That is wrong, precisely because of this reason. Guruhu is the word, plus Brahma, Imha, Brahma, because if you drop the Visarga, you are applying Ir. That Ir can be written as Ra with the Bindu at the bottom, or the Ir is also written as a semicircle on top of the following letter. So the following letter, following word, first letter is Bra. On top of Bra, the Ir is written. That is why when you read it, it is Guru Ir Brahma. So you finish Guru, go to Ir, and give that half matra for Ir, which it deserves. Instead of rushing through Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, you will always see me chanting as Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha. So that Ir comes because of Visarga Sandhi being applied. Manuhu plus Gachati. It is Manur Gachati. Same way. Manur Gachati. It is very easy to find out that if you have the Ir combined with a vowel, it becomes Ir becomes Ra, Ir becomes Ri, Ir becomes Ri. But when it is combined with a consonant, you cannot combine Ir and Ga and make it something different. That is why the Ir is spelled separately. Manur Gachati. I hope I'm not rushing too fast, but I just want to cover all the examples before we finish the class today. If we are not able to do it, then I will have one more class next week. So Visarga Sandhi rule C2. It is applicable when A and Visarga, standing for changes to when followed by a vowel or soft consonant, except Now all the rules of C1, C2 so far is the first letter of the following word cannot be starting with because when you do have you will get the output of the rule as and there will be one more it becomes complicated. That's where you have to ensure that the first letter or the syllable of the following word doesn't start with So A and Visarga. The previous one C1 said no A. This is dealing specifically with A. So Punaha. So for those who are not clear about where is A, what is this Kumar is talking about A, etc. Punaha is Na is in A plus Aha. So if you break it down into the most smallest derived form, it is Ip plus U is Pu, In plus A is Na, Ha, Visarga is a separate syllable. So if you break it down, you will see it is ending in Aha. That is why it is saying A and Visarga. So Punaha plus Api is Punarapi because Combination of the rule or application of the rule will result in ir plus a becomes ra. So puna, visarga is dropped, ir plus a is punarapi. Same way, pitaha plus vadasi is pitar vadasi. Ir and va cannot be combined to make it as some different sound. So it is ir is spoken as ir, and ir goes at the top as a semicircle, and you have to say pitar vadati. Mataha plus indum. So ir plus e becomes ri, short, matarindum. So that is how the C2 rule is applied. Any question on C1, C2, B7? Other people are there in the class except Gomati, or I see a lot of people dropping and joining again and again, maybe because of connectivity issues. I'm also putting a message hi on the group chat here in case if people want to respond there, if you don't have WhatsApp handy. Okay, I'll move on to C3. C3 is applied when you have A and Visarga standing for R, changes to R for soft consonant except R. C2 and C3 are pretty much same. C2 is dealing with A, C3 is dealing with A. A is short, regular vowel, A is dirgha vowel. Yeah, Prashanti, so your question is for C1 example, Savitu ir varenyam. Correct. Savitur varenyam. Yes, the R is coming because of Savituhu and varenyam. Correct. C2 is again Punaha plus Janman, Punar Janman. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah. And that is what I expect. Be interactive. Put some questions. Otherwise, everything will sound like I understand everything, but as soon as I close the book, I forget everything. I don't remember anything. And I would recommend people not only to just read from left to left, how to combine two words, also how to derive and split a full word into two. You keep doing this backward-forward exercise in Sanskrit, especially for shloka and Veda. That is the best way to learn. You will understand everything. C3, A and Visarga. So again, the examples are Dwaha plus Atra. So Visarga is dropped, Ir comes, Ir plus A is Ra, so it becomes Dwaratra. Similarly, the second word of the following word is other than a vowel. Dwaha plus Drushta is Dwa Drushta. Dwa Drushta. If you see how I'm pronouncing Dwa, in this ha, Va gets the full matra. It is Dwa. However, if you see the script, those who are having Sanskrit script, you will see Da is written as big, Va is at the bottom just as a circle. It is understood that Va is supposed to be chanted as full. So it is Dwa Ratra, Dwar Drushta. Dwar Ir is required, Dwar Drushta. Visarga Sandhi rule D. Visarga to Sha, Sha, S. So Visarga changes to Ish when followed by Ch or Ch. It is not Cha, Cha. It is Ch and Ch. Soft and hard. So Ramaha plus Cha is Ramascha. Ramascha. Can somebody give me one additional example similar to Ramascha? Some of you know Vedam, it is very easy. Those who don't know Vedam, if any of the shlokas, if you remember, you can put it on WhatsApp or on the group chat. I'll wait for it. So, D2 is Sha, Sha, but it is applicable for T and T. So, see what D1 and D2 difference is. What is the first syllable of the following word? That is the difference. First one was ch and ch. The second one is t and t. So example is Ramaha plus tikate. So what is the answer? Ramashtikate. If you have not paid attention, the rule is different because the output of application of the rule is also different. In D1 you are getting sh, in D2 you are getting sh, which is softer. The second one is like pushpam or shanmukham, the sha which is written like a pa with the cross. I hope you are able to listen to me because it's a very different class today for me. Nobody in front of me, it's all online. Good, that's a good example, Prashanti. Rudrasya. Otherwise, if you have heard Chamakam, Kratusya, Pitasya, Indrasya, super. Yeah, excellent. Agnishya, that's how you remember. Beautiful. But again, you have to now remember the difference between the hard ish and the soft ish. Why it is different. And what drives whether you apply the hard sh as the replacement for Visarga or the soft one. It is based on the conditions that are there for D1 and D2. D3 again is if the first syllable of the following word is starting with t or th, which is soft and hard. Namaha plus te, namaste. I'm going to put again another question so that you remember what you're reading. There was one more Visarga Sandhi rule that we have learned, where the word was namaha plus aste. There is a difference between the two. Namaha plus aste is not the same as namaha plus te. It's a fantastic time to understand the difference. So if the word is namaha plus te, it becomes namaste. So if you know, whenever you're reading, give me one example. I will give you one example in the Rudram. Namaste astu bhagavan vishveshwaraya mahadevaya trayam bhagaya triburandakaya. That namaste is namaha plus te becomes namaste. Give me a minute. Somebody's at the door. I have to open the door. Press it and lock it. So the difference between namaha plus aste and namaha plus te has to be understood very clearly. Oh, sorry. So if you see, and anybody has responded to that, if it was namaha plus aste, what happens? No response. So Gomati is typing, namaha plus aste. Good. Namaste. Yes. Namoste. Correct. So the avagraha. Right? Whereas if it is namaha plus te, I got it. Gomati, I got it. Yeah, I think when you are all putting on the chat window, make sure that at the top it is selected to list all available all people in the group chat, because I don't see your message here on the. Don't put it on the schedule in Google Plus. You have to enter it into the session window. If it is difficult to understand that, then probably it is better to put it on WhatsApp. I think you all are putting in the schedule Google Plus chat comments, whereas the one which you see in the frame, which is in the Google Hangout, is different. Anyway, I got the response from 3 of you, which is good. I think with this we will wrap up this particular class. We will be moving on to Devi Mahatmyam, which, as I said, will start today at 7:45 and end at 8:45. So because we were not able to complete everything and maybe I went a little slow, we will have one more class next week. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email or a message. And I look forward to seeing you on the Devi Mahatmyam class, which is a different link. And Sujata, if you're online, you have to log off this particular session and go into the Devi Mahatmyam class schedule, which is a different link. Thank you.